Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your topic, sir? You ready to go, Jen? Yes. You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Oh, and I love y'all too. How y'all doing? 2025 is almost gone. What you gonna do? Say goodbye to it because it had a whole bunch of boo-boo in it. I'm sorry. You know what good things that happen. Even in bad things, good things can come out of it, right? That's the way we want to look at it, okay? Y'all coming up here tomorrow to talk about what y'all said y'all gonna do next year because we don't ever do that stuff. All them promises we be making. It's a new year. I'm about to act right this time, Lord, I swear. I ain't gonna call him no more. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm going to the gym every day. Lord, I promise I ain't eating no sugar. I'm gonna get on my exercise bike and take all the clothes off of it, Lord. I promise, Lord, I do. I ain't gonna smoke no more. I ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. We be making all kinds of promises, don't y'all remember that song? Ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. Ain't gonna bump no more with no big fat woman. That was a jam. Probably couldn't make no song like that now. Yeah. Yeah, probably not. I guess not. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? What y'all do today? Me, I was ripping and running and ripping. And today was quite cold here and snowy and cold. It was cold, okay? And I had to go out there 3-4 times today. I just got back in from the last time. So anyway, I'm glad to be here with you guys. Welcome back to Beyond the Gates Unlocked. And thank you for joining me here on the So What You Think channel. Bilo Didi says she don't be making no resolution. She just take it day by day. That's the way to do it, okay? But anyway, thank you all for joining me back here on the So What You Think channel. And I encourage you guys to get down into the comment section and make a comment so that you can become an official gatekeeper, part of the Gatekeeper Gang over here. We like to hear from you, know what you think, and challenge people in what they think. Don't argue, but we will argue because we do like to gossip about these doggone Duprees as if they real, even though we know they not. So don't be coming here talking about they be acting like they real. We do act like they real, but we know that they not. But we act like they are. That's why we all understand and love each other over her. Okay? So don't judge us. Don't judge us. For the next 40, 50 minutes, they real. Okay? We're gonna argue about them like they real. We're gonna talk about the mistakes they made. We like the way they have us going, whatever. Okay. We also take a deeper dive and be a little bit serious about the storylines and what we think about where the stories are going and the characters and things like that. So don't be scared to share your opinions as well. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so. Why? Because we would love for you to be part of the family over here. We got room for you. Come on in, okay? We're serious about the like button also, so please be sure to hit the like button. Otherwise, you may look up and see that our office of the like button has caused things to a halt.
Hey, you, hit the like button.
So if Miss Belinda Hill is not happy with the like button, you can just avoid it by hitting the like button now. Then she will pull things to a halt. We don't want that. We want to be able to keep on going. But, so go on and hit the like button. Belinda been over here the last few days. Just trying to remember. Has she been here the last couple days? Hopefully she's okay. Okay, I think I remember the other day she said she came in late. Yeah, okay, so she has been here. Tony Lynn, we miss having him in here with us every day. Ever since I went to the evening times, Tony's not here as much. But I'm gonna tell y'all, it's gonna be some days I'm gonna pop back on here around the 4-ish hour, and I'm doing it just for Tony. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, y'all. We have some wonderful mods over here and gang and all. So say hello to the mod squad and to Tony Land and to the rest of the gang. Thank them for being here, for helping things run so smoothly down into the comments section. I love my moderators. They are just the best. And just please remember that the chat belongs to them. And whatever you do down there that they don't like, don't be coming up and crying to me about it because that's their thing down there. I do this up here, they do that down there. Okay, unless it's something really serious, then I have to get down in and scrap with y'all. But otherwise, just don't be upsetting the moms, then you won't have no problem. That's all. Be respectful. Don't be cussing and can on. Because we don't do all that over here, but we do argue. We do argue. We love to argue. We do. Now, if you're feeling like you want to send a super sticker, super chat to highlight your comment or to support the channel, then please do so. Another way to support the channel is by means of a membership. And a membership means that you get to take part in things like tomorrow when we do the trivia. Tomorrow is trivia, and that's membership only. And we have the biggest prize we've ever had. So far, we were at 30. It could grow to be more. So if you want to, be in it, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, and then just for the fun of it, you know what I'm saying? To see how much do you know about this show. So far, E Daddy has won every single one. Baby, everybody knows E Daddy is the one to try to beat, baby, but ain't nobody beat him yet. And I got a feeling with this kind of stuff on the line, y'all ain't about to get him tomorrow neither, okay? You just ain't. Now, I might do part of it to the public, and then it's going to switch over to private for the membership only. You won't know who won or nothing. So I'm just saying, you might want to go and get your membership, child. It ain't but $4.99. Like it's called you $499. It's $4.99. Okay, so go ahead on. Become a part of the membership. Why should you be a part of the membership? Because it's fun. And it's a way to support the channel for everything that you come over here and enjoy every single day in, day out. Okay. Now, gatekeepers, let me look up in here and see which one of my superstars are down here typing in the comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Elaine is in the comments, and Elaine says, "Hey, gatekeepers." That's a cute picture. I always like that picture of you, Elaine, raising a glass where she looking real cute, like she harms, like she wouldn't even harm a fly. But something tell me, y'all better not starting it with Elaine, baby, because Elaine will finish it for you, okay? Now, Raven Maniac says, "Hello to my fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jen, Ms. B, and Mod Squad. I'm over here in the gallery, patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day. Can't wait to sip some BTG tea like a Dupree." Oh, you got your pinky up. Okay, classy. I get it. Elaine also says to hit that like button. She ain't playing with you. And Elaine says, "Hey, Miss Jen, cousin Linda, Tony Lynn, KB, Bilo Didi, Officer Belinda, and Mr. Raven." And Bilo Didi says, "Hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen and Mars. Hey, Bilo." Shaw T says, "Hello, Miss Jen and Mod crew. Today's episode was a whole Kleenex box for me. It was emotional. We get so emotional, baby. I don't make no New Year's resolutions. I just take it day by day." I heard that. Me too. Miss Lil puts down her hashtag, and then she also says, "Good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers, and mod squads." Good evening to you too, Miss Lil. Raven Maniac says, "Hello to everybody." He says to Elaine, Bilo Didi, Lil Hardens, and everybody else. Bilo Didi says, "Miss Jen, I'm going to send my contribution to the trivia pot tomorrow. I have church services, so I may miss it unless you come on early." Okay, well, you have a good time tomorrow. And Miss Lil is speaking back to Raven Maniac. Rhonda Reed has made it in, and she says, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening to you too, Rhonda. And thank you, Bilo Didi, for sharing the link to the membership where we have exclusive content and fun. I was talking to the person who is a part of Picturesque Passions, man on the wall. And I asked her, when is she going to come over here and give an update? Because when I tell y'all, KB, hold on. KB. Hold on, let me finish what I was saying. Then I'm coming back to you about this picture. But look, When I tell y'all that story has taken taken so many twists and turns and ups and downs and merry-go-rounds, oh my God. And she's like, what they want to be updated for? I was like, "Cause girl, we in it now. They in it now. The people want to know." So I'm trying to get y'all an exclusive. I think I can get y'all one. I'll let y'all know. Y'all, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. I'm working on it. Now, KB, back to you. Let me read your thing first. She says, greetings at So What You Think. My Mod Squad sisters, Linda, Bilo Didi, Tony, and my sister, it's her cousin Tony, and my sister, Officer Belinda Hill, and my boo, Elaine T, and my good friend, Bailiff Raven Maniac 1. Now, KB, what is all this glamour you done brought up and through here, girl? Is we trying to just knock Beyonce off a square? What we doing? Girl, we is giving rich lady cute walking down all of the avenues that they got down there in California. Girl, what is you doing? Girl, that is cute. We love it. We do. Myrtle Tinster has checked in and says, hello, Miss G and Gatekeepers in the Mars. Hello, Myrtle. Bilo Didi says, KB is giving it to us. You hear me? Girl has come in here just passing out punch cards, just like, get out the way. Move, girl, get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. You're right. It's giving BTG special guest. Okay, listen. Let me put this over here again. So, friend to the channel, Xavier, listen. Fido, listen. You see how cute our sister's looking now. You know she would look good in there being on the set, and she will fly in and show up and show out. She will. Okay. We miss you over here too, sir. You know, you can come back through here and say a little 1, 2, hello to us. You know, we miss you. Okay. And also we see that he was, he got a lot of the big shows. So today he did the 199th episode, which means tomorrow to me, maybe he'll get the 200th episode too. I hope so, because he did get the 100th as well. Okay. So, yeah, that would be really exciting. Okay, we at 13 minutes. Let me get on in here. For those of you who was listening to the replay and I don't like, wish she would just get to it every time she come on. She got the blah, blah, blah. Don't be acting like that. You know, we friendly over here. I can't help that. All right, listen, here we go. My Lord, today, can't we just say KB was looking cute today? Because that picture is taking us through, honey. All right, time to unlock the gate. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well, today we spent a lot of time in the blue room, I want to call it. Everything was blue up there at Uptown. Blue. And even Kenny Lattimore was just blue. The room just be too blue. Why the room got to be so blue? I know clubs be, but do it have to be so blue? This TV, it ain't got to be all like that. Can we just unblue this room song? All right, when things kicked off, right? Okay, when things kicked off today, the party is happening at Uptown. And I have to say, everybody looked really cute today. They really did. Hey, Lightning Storm, they really did look cute today. Okay, everybody looked real cute. Now, we was back on our wardrobing today because that Winterfest took us, okay? The Winterfest, we was not feeling that Winterfest. We was not feeling the Winterfest, okay? But this made up for it because everybody looked real cute, including Anita, who was just at home chilling. She was looking good. Okay, I'll get back to that later. All right, so anyway, the party is at Uptown. Girl, you leave Ted and Shanice alone. Let them have their love thing. Okay, now, because they could have just went on. Listen, anyway, the party is at Uptown. Naomi, Chelsea, and the Madison meet up, and Chelsea's acting weird. She's to meet up with some business guy. She kept calling the Prince or something. I was like, Prince, girl, Prince gone. What you talking about? But anyway, she was like, I'm waiting to meet up with somebody. She was being all secretive, and right off, girl, you was about to get my nerve. We knows that we like to get right to it and know what's going on. We don't like guessing stuff. We impatient. Now, Danny and Andre are at home doing one of their one note things that they do, running late to the party, child. I like this dress that she got on, because I got a dress like this when I finish losing this weight and I get back into it, and I am. I'm going to have it slit just like this. I like the way that's cut up there. I won't mind cut like this now. Then it looked like a whole new dress and wheel. Okay. Sidebar. I had my dress on when I was in that Oprah magazine. When I had that picture in the Oprah magazine, I had this dress on. My dress like this on. Okay. But anyway, her and Andre talking, her dad calls and asked her, Nicole, to stop by because him and Anita won't be going to the party. And she was like, what's going on? I was like, girl, you already know somebody called you, told you ain't going to the party, so I'm up. Okay. Now, Ted and Shanice are at work, and she's thinking of going to a party, but undecided. And Leslie sees them talking in the background, and she's like, why you over there talking to my man? Why you over there talking to my man? Girl, I'm like, girl, that's not your man, though. That's the problem, girl. You need to calm down. Now, Nicole, whose dress was very sharp, I have a better picture of this later, but that dress was everything. The color was everything. It done in this velvet was everything. It was. It was. Danny picked her out a good outfit. She did. She did. This was different for her. This was cute. Too bad Ted didn't get to see it, girl. But anyway, Nicole gets a call at the country club, and while she was talking to Vanessa and Joey, and she has to like leave them because she's like, let me see what's going on with that. And so that leaves them to talk. And Vanessa chats him and her chat alone, and he knows that she ain't happy that he's there with Vanessa. Is what he was saying. I know your friend, Dr. Nick, ain't happy that you up in here with me. Well, probably not. You know you a gangster. You're not. You kind of dangerous. So you might can understand why she would be feeling that way now. Okay, so let's not act like you ain't do what you do, Joey. Let's not act like it. Okay, so don't be acting like Nicole was supposed to be happy that her friend was dating you because, sir, you got a rap sheet probably a yard long, sir. So don't be acting like her friend was supposed to be excited about you. Who's gonna be excited? I know I wouldn't with y'all. I know I wouldn't. So don't be acting like that. Just be glad she being tolerant. Anita and Vernon hate to ruin the kids' New Year, but surgery is tomorrow. I thought y'all said that I was gonna get this woman a week. We was just at the hospital yesterday. Jesus. Okay, so anyway, then I moved it up to whatever. Then got her bumped up, and she got to go down there tomorrow, have that port put in. So the kids are gonna have to know because she's going under the knife. So Vernon says, well, I'm glad that you are going to tell them because the girls are going to need your support too. So we got to do what we got to do. And I was like, right. Now, Ashley is ready to party. And she and Naomi toast to the new year. She's looking good in her little dress, and she wanted to feel, she's feeling all festive and everything. Now, I hate that this room was so blue because y'all could not see how really cute, because I need y'all to, for one time, understand that Ashley looking real cute. We need to give Ashley her kudos. This dress was really cute, but the lights and stuff was making it where we really couldn't see it. But she was cute. She was. Sidebar, you got to be a certain shape and things to wear this dress that Nicole went, baby. Anytime you drop that drape that low in the front, you got to be together, okay? You got to be together because you can't have no stomach lapping over the top of the thing. That ain't how it go. So this dress here was a very complicated one to wear. Even though I caught her at a bad angle, she was wearing this dress. Okay, but do not try this dress with that twisty twist down that it be right around the hip line, right up under the belly. Don't do that if you got no good. Don't put that on. Don't put that on. That ain't your dress. Get you another one. That ain't it. That ain't for you. Back away. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but I'm just saying it just, otherwise it look like I got my stomach in this basket in this thing, in this fabric, holding my stomach up. Don't do that. This for the flat belly people. This ain't for us. This ain't for us right now. Okay, this ain't for us. Okay. Anyway, I lost my place. Let me find it back. Okay, so she wanted to feel fest. Okay, so Derek was invited tonight too, and they just want her to know that we done invited Derek too. And then they asked, was Jacob coming? He said, no, Jacob canceled because I think he's trying to be over there with Eva. And then he said, no, I don't think Eva really want to deal with maybe running into Cat. Anyway, and Cat was like, who was looking for me? And baby, let me tell you something. Cat was looking fabulous. Miss Leah, Now I know she might get on your nerve, but we got to admit that Cat was sharp tonight, baby. Cat was doing the doggone thing. She was. Cat looked cute tonight, baby. She looked cute. She looked real cute. So we got to give Cat that, and we got to give credit where credit is due. Okay, and Cat was looking real cute in her little dress. That was cute. Now Leslie, hold on, let me find this. Leslie's still standing in the background, watching them like it's her business. That ain't none of her business, and all they doing is standing there talking. Okay, they ain't doing nothing but standing up there talking. So she goes over there and breaks that conversation up right quick and in a hurry. Okay. Um, what KB said, Miss Lil Collins, hello. If I missed speaking to you earlier, good to see you. Okay, I see that. All right, so listen. So she go over there and just bust up the conversation like they not talking. You know, she gets on my nerves with that guy. You insecure, Leslie. But I mean, really, look, listen. Shanice got everything that Leslie had got. And she younger. I said this yesterday, but I mean this now. So I can see why she would be a little bit threatened by this girl, because this girl got everything you got, man. Everybody usually don't. Everybody usually don't, but she do. She do. So then she tells Ted, I want to talk to you because I want you to be involved with the clinic. And he was like, oh, that clinic, you just got to have your name up on. She was like, well, what else am I call it? I'm the one opening. What are you talking about? He was like, well, girl, what you want? She's like, I just want you to be on the board, maybe help out, see what's what, you know what I'm saying? And he, he was listening. Hold on. He was trying to listen to her, hear her out. But Ted about tired of you. And that's a good thing you getting tired, because we are tired of you ripping and running. Well, not ripping and running, but letting this woman rip and run behind you, Ted. Now, we done had enough. Enough is enough. And if Shanice, if you're going to be messing with Ted, and you can't get Ted to man up more than what he doing, if you can't bring Ted up a notch or two, then girl, don't mess with Ted. If you going to step in there and deal with what everybody else been dealing with him, with all this mediocrity, then don't mess with Ted. We need you to come in, make demands, and make Ted a better man. That's what we need you to do if you're going to be in there messing with him, okay? So we're going to see, ma'am. We're going to give you the job and see can you do it. Anyway, she wants Ted to be on this steering committee, and she wants him to be on board. And Ted is like, Leslie, it would be just like you to buy a whole hospital just to get a man's attention, girl. It would. Hey, Belinda, it would be just like you to buy a whole hospital just so you can have a reason to talk to him. Now, here's what happened, though, while they was over there talking. Shanice slow dragged by there, baby. Here it is. Look. Ted looked over there. And then Dr. Leslie was like, what are you looking at? And then listen. Let me show y'all again. Watch this. He looked over there. He seen all this wagon dragging getting into the elevator. And he looking, and then look again. Look what I said. He looked. She looked. She looked. He looking. See what I'm saying? This is why if I had a wagon to drag like this, I'd be dragging it everywhere I'm going. I'm drag it. I'm drag it. God knows not to give me too much. He know what I wasn't quite right. He know what I was. But anyway, that's what happened in that scene. Okay. So Shanice walked by there. She looked at him. He looked at her. And then Leslie looked over there real slow. He looking at all them pockets getting in the elevator. He was. Leslie irritated because she got just as much body as her, but she younger. And she ain't scared of you. And Ted interested in her too. And she is clearly the competition to beat, honey. So Miss Leslie Lulu girl, Nurse Missy seems to be ahead of the game, ma'am. Ahead of the game. And you opening up hospitals and everything for Ted's attention, and it ain't working, girl. I know that's got to hurt. Now, Kat decided to stay home for Chelsea and Kat's first. Hold on. Oh, Kat decided to stay home. Let me just use this picture because I don't know what it was supposed to be here. So let's just go with this for whatever reason. Okay, so Um, Eva decided to stay home for wait a minute. Kat decided to stay home for Chelsea. Kat decided not to travel. She was supposed to travel. Hey, Veronica, she was supposed to be traveling, and she decided not to. And I think she said because she wanted to be, in town for Chelsea Cat's first year, whatever. It didn't make no sense to me. Maybe I should have listened to it again because I didn't know what you was talking about. I was like, whatever. She said her and Tomas will vacation later. And they are so smitten with each other. And Madison and Chelsea was tipsy as I don't know what. Child, they was so tipsy. They just tipsy. They just tipsy. They was Hyde and Otis on the Andy Griffin show. Hyde and Woodrow on Sanford and Son. Just drunk. Just tipsy, child. And anyway, but they enjoying themselves, and Ashley looks up and Derek has arrived, sitting over there looking like Derek. Look, y'all know how Derek be looking. I ain't even got to show you. You already know that same look he always have on his face. Now, Leslie really wants Ted to do this with her, and she asked him to sleep on it and think about it. He also tells her that she was wrong about Vernon, that Vernon was just taking singing lessons. And if you've ever stood next to Vernon, you know Vernon can't sing, and he got up and he sang up a storm. Okay? And then she said, well, that's quite the cover story. And Ted tells her to stop it. Stop spreading that around. And she told him, she said, calm down. And let me buy you a drink. He turned her down, and even when she offered to find other ways to cheer him up, he said, no. Now, Shanice, you gonna have to pay for that because she think you the reason why, even though you are. But girl, watch your back and your front and your sides, and look under your car before you started, girl. And don't eat your lunch if you left it in the refrigerator. Just keep your eye open. Leslie is after you. Now, Carlton has showed up. Where's the picture of Carlton? Carlton has showed up, and Nicole is nowhere to be found. And he thinks that he's been ghosted. But Vanessa points out that Danny is gone too, and that Nicole had got a phone call. I thought that Vanessa looked really nice as well. She said, well, both of them got phone calls and they gone, like they're missing now. So maybe something's up. He's like, yeah, maybe so. And you know what, Mr. Don't worry about where she at. Where you been? Huh? Well, nobody running you down looking for you when you was missing in action. So don't be looking for Dr. Nicole. Because you stood up in a sense too. So we don't care. We don't care. Y'all done turned me on rah. When did that happen? Okay, anyway. When I started thinking that he was cheating. Mm-hmm. That's what happened. Okay, yeah. All right, so Danny arrives at her parents' house, and Anita has already grabbed Nicole and hugged her when she walked up through the door. Just grabbed her up. Didn't say nothing but grabbed her. Now, y'all know if y'all walk in the house and your mama just grabbed you and hugged you, you know we all about to fall out. What is going on? Because whatever this is, it ain't good. But let me tell you something about these actresses, these seasoned actresses. With no words, you can read everything that is going through Anita's face as a mother who is facing what she's facing. With no words, you can feel what Clifton is feeling or Vernon is feeling standing behind them, watching them. With no words, you can see that Nicole knows that her world is about to fall apart. Baby, that's acting. Wait, hold on. That's acting. Let's give it up to him. That's acting. Now we like you when you cry, Eva. Don't get. Is it Eva? Eva. Eva. Now we like it when you cry, girl. But see, these veterans that stepped in and said, "Whole our script, baby. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. Just hold on. Hey, Jazzy Porter. Just hold on. Just hold on." Now, once Danny has arrived there, let's see. She sits everybody down and tells them that she has breast cancer. Wait, I don't mean. Look, I got to back up just a little bit. This dress that Dr. Nicole is wearing, baby, that dress is bad. That dress is bad to the bone. That dress is bad to the bone. Annie is. But anyway, Anita sits her babies down and she tells them that she's got breast cancer. And they were like, oh my Lord, today. It was a very powerful moment. Very, very powerful moment. All right. Now, Derek walks over to Ashley to say hello, and they make small talk about Christmas and work. And the Lord, Derek is still trying to connect with Ashley, and Ashley ain't here for it, thank God. Good thing Jacob and Naomi breaks it up, because Lord knows I couldn't take no more of this. I don't want to see no more. We don't want to see it. Please, we don't want it. We don't want no more DNA. Can we please move on from the DNA? We don't want it. We don't even let the next man's name start with a D. Please don't. Please don't. Now, Madison, with her tipsy self, is talking, and she loves how her family, how Chelsea's family comes together through thick and through thin, and now sees that that's all that Chelsea really. Girl, did it take these drinks for you to see this? Because we tried to tell you that's all this girl was trying to do was help you, not help you, but help you. That's all she wanted for you. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you have this. And I want it for myself too. But you know that would be hard. And Kat is glad to look over and see them being so happy and tipsy. Go, 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 go. Y'all tipsy, baby. And it is, but they having a good time. They having a good time. Now, Anita tells the girls. Oh, wait, let me look at this picture too of Kat. This is a cute picture of Kat. Kat looks so cute. She was cute tonight. I really have to say. Tomas looked nice as well. They look like a cute. They make a real cute couple. They do. Okay, so Anita tells the girls that she has known since Christmas that she had this diagnosis, but she didn't want to ruin that for them. She lets them know that tomorrow she's getting the port put in and that she has triple negative cancer. Naomi says it will, she says, so it's going to be a marathon and not a sprint, but we're ready. And Danny says that she's strong, and Anita is happy to have them for support. So is Vernon. But Vernon is out in the hallway talking to Andre and letting him know your focus is going to need to be on my baby Danny. So if you do want to be down here, you're going to be a playboy. This ain't the time for you to do it, young man. I need for you to stay focused and keep my baby happy and keep her together and keep her calm. He ain't said all that, but I noticed what he wanted to say. He said, listen, Danny's going to need you more than ever. And I'm glad to know that she has you to lean on. And I'm grateful for that. Do you hear me? He said, all right, because I'm glad she finally got the partner that she deserves, which means that he ain't going to be the partner that he deserves. I mean, he ain't. We know he ain't. Eventually, but whatever. But whatever. Now, Ted has met Shanice at Uptown. I think he surprised her. She happy to see him, though. She suggests that for luck for New Year's Eve that he's supposed to have Hoppin' John, which is black-eyed peas and rice. And he said that he will order it so that he can have good things come his way. And she said, that just may happen. I was like, okay. Joey is surprised that no one is thumbing their nose at him at the country club. And he's happy to be here with Vanessa after all. Oh, y'all so cute. Now, Derek, who was out here trying to dance, and thank God they cut this short. Kenny Lattimore showed up and sang the house down. And you know what, sidebar? Kenny also sang to a pre-recorded track just like Vernon did. So please, for those of you who have been talking about Vernon singing to that track, let it go. It's what they need to do in post-production because you cannot sing like that for this kind of TV show. It ain't wired for that kind of sound. It ain't set for that kind of sound. So they have, in order to pick up everything and get it just right, they have to pre-record their vocals and then they insert them into the show. But it's still them singing. That was still Clifton singing live. This is still Kenny Lattimore singing. But baby, Kenny Lattimore sang that thing. For you. I just like the pace at which he sang it. It was really, really pretty. It was really pretty. Bravo, Kenny Lattimore. Bravo. Now, Shanice and Ted are on the same side of the booth. sitting real close, shoulder to exposed shoulder, because her shoulder was indeed out. You know what? Let me tell you something. Just diabolical. You got that shoulder out on that side, and you know every time Ted turns to talk to you, girl, he talking to you, and his breath is hitting your shoulder, girl. What is y'all here doing? Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. Child. This off the shoulder stuff will get you, child. You better keep your shoulders covered, okay? Because every time you lean over there and get to talking, and then listen, just imagine this. You feel this on your shoulder while you're talking, and then I think you look so lovely today, Shanice. Yeah. Every time you go, yeah. Child, no, move back, move on, scoot down. Don't play these games. I'm telling y'all. Belinda said that y'all need to hit that like button. 24 likes and 53 watching. Please hit the like button for us. We really appreciate it. It really helps things over here on the channel. And we appreciate your support. Thank you so much. But anyway, so they over here at Uptown sitting all close up on each other. I'm like, why are we sitting so close? I want to be closer. Closer than close. She asks him to open up to her the same as she did about her little fear of birds. She was like, you got to share since I shared. And I'm like, okay, y'all keep on cheering. Y'all just keep right on. Now, Andre left in order to give the family some time together to process. And she also tells them that they're also at a high. This dress Nicole got on the shop. And I like Anita's. Everybody in the room just shopped. Clifton over here in his smoking jacket at the house, child. You know, sidebar. Do y'all sit around the house looking like this? I think my cousin Linda do. I think Linda do. But listen, do y'all sit around the house looking like this? You know, or do you have to wait till you rich to roll out of bed and then you got to be? And why you got to be dressed up like this? Because you never know who's gonna stop by. Is that what it is? You don't want the maid talking about she be sitting around the house all day in her stretch pants and some with one sock on and one sock off with an old raggedy t-shirt on. Child, you should see her when she at the house. Hair standing all up on her head. So I guess you do have to dress up like you going to a job, child. But anyway. She told her girls that they're gonna have to go get tested too because she has this particular form of cancer that they are now at a higher risk, and they have a 50-50 chance of having it, and so do their children, including Martin. So yes, as Nicole asked, she wants them to share it with the rest of the family, and knowing now may save them in the future. And Danny vows to be there and protect her. And the same as she has always done for them. Bilo Didi said, I be looking like a homeless person. Girl, you. Woo. But you know what? Let's try something, y'all. Let's try something next year. Let's try to get up once a week and get up and be cute in the house for no reason at all. Okay? You know, because now I try to be booted and suited when I go outside. Please, child. I like to be booted and suited going to the store. It don't matter what I'm doing. I love to see people. They go, girl, where you going? Where you coming from? Nowhere, to the store. To the store, girl. All right, now. Ted shares that he's made a goal to get a new place. So listen, I guess for season 2, we're going to see Ted's house. So Ted must be getting a set. Because they about to start dating. One of them got to have a house to hang out at, child. So I guess Ted going to get a set. So anyway, he says, my goal is to get a new place. And he realizes that, you know, I think I was just hanging out at the hospital, scared to really put down my roots and really hoping that I was going to get Nicole back. But Nicole ain't coming back, and I accept that now. I can't stand still. I got to face the future. And Shanice says that he should give himself a credit and not make moving ahead sound so sad. It's an exciting thing for you, Ted. And then she said, and you know what? You should give yourself a housewarming party. I know exactly what I'm going to get you. And he says, why do I think you're going to give me that bird feeder? She said, you know me so well. I was like, child, she do not want that bird feeder. But that very bird feeder going to be the problem, baby. Watch, see what it is. It's going to be the spark that made everything go kapoot, kapoot. Now at Uptown, the gang's all there. and talking resolutions. And Naomi says, no, I tell you what, let's give each other's resolutions that we think we need to have. And everybody was like, okay, let's do it. So she says, okay, for you, Ashley, I think that you should go to Paris. And then Derek says that he wants Naomi to, wait a minute. What did I write? Told Naomi to, to do karaoke. And then Jacob, he said, I want you to skydive. And then Jacob said that he wants Derek to take dance classes because, Lord, y'all saw Derek out there on the dance floor. Look at this. Look. Child, he had to do a little dance, make a little love, play that funky music. Play that funky music right. He had to get down. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. He had to get down. But anyway, let me see if I got everybody's thing down. Okay, and Jacob wants Derek to take dance classes. So that was a cute little moment. Now Joey and Vanessa decide to get back to their own festivities, and they get up and they dance like ain't nobody there. I hate to admit this, but they are cute together. They are. Lord, I hate to even say it. They cute together. They are. But is it real? So as soon as I write that down, Joey opens up and shares what seems to be something that was sincere. And he said, Nessa, you done broke down my defenses and ain't a thing I can do about it. I was like, child, why do I got a feeling this man meant that stuff? I think he did. Did you all notice that at the party at the country club, everybody's dressed one way, and at the party at Uptown, everybody's just the younger spot where everybody's hanging out and doing their thing. And then where Ted and Shanice are, everybody's dressed really down, like really simple. I just thought that was interesting. Good attention to detail. But anyway, I think Joey might be feeling a thing or two for Vanessa, because he makes a lot of concessions for her. He really does. Now, Danny and Nicole have come back to Danny's house, and Andre is there to comfort Danny. And then Andre said it's almost midnight and that they could toast to Anita's recovery. And they're like, that's a good idea. But Nicole realizes that she forgot to even call Carlton back. So she says, let me go and call him. And she leaves them together, and they talk about the need to get tested, and that they're going to have to, she needs to tell her girls that they need to get tested. And, I guess that's a lot to consider, that even this could be your children as well. So, yeah. So, so I also wrote down, so that's why she went over the bills and said that they need to talk, and it involves their children. Okay, so she did have a good reason to go over there, because that is something that Bill should know. Okay, so all right, girl, so I give you a pass, because I was like, what you done made up to be over there now? But that's a good reason to go over there and say, hey, we need to talk to the girls, because that, maybe you want to support them as parents when they go and get their test. So, okay, we see that. We give you that. It's okay with us. You get a pass. Now, let me make sure I can turn to some. Hold on, guys. Okay. Now, Vernon and Anita talk about the girls and trying to be brave, but Vernon says that this is what the family does: come together and get them through things. Another thing that happened, though, before that happened, because I don't know how I skipped an entire part. I don't even know how this happened. So let me just go back and tell you what happened in these pictures. So now Leslie had come to the country club, and this look on her face is because she saw this, right? So because she sees Vanessa and Joey dancing together, this is the look on your face. Are you after Joey, or is she thinking that she got to use something that she sees here? Because look at the cold stone look on her face. But then while she looking like that, she gets a text from Marcel Malone, says, want to meet up? And I'm like, what? Old folks be acting like that. Y'all just be meeting up, and that's what y'all been doing. I thought y'all still acting like that in 2025, 26, child. So then it ends out with a series of, after Vernon and Okay, so wait a minute, let me just go through the story. So then it ends out with everybody counting down and how happy they are down at Uptown and how happy the girls are. Kenny Lattimore done sang. And I think that Chelsea was the one that arranged this as a surprise for Madison. And then then Ted. Now this is another Ted diabolical. Number one, you know when Ted show up with the chain down in his neck meat, you already know what time it is. But Ted done reached over here and grabbed this gal round upon thy neck. He has placed his hand with a gold chain on his arm. Lord, happy. Y'all already know he probably smelling like some good cologne. Why is him and Nicole dressed in the same color? But I digress. But listen. He done grabbed Shanice round the neck and pulled her in and kissed her with his hand around her neck. This is diabolical. Ted, what you doing? You been breathing on people's shoulders and giving people a slow high. Ted, what you doing? I've been like, Ted, let me go. What you doing, man? Okay then. All right then. She ain't fighting no more, but she said she was like, listen, now she gonna go home and have to think about this hand around her neck. This hand upon her neck. I'm telling you now. This is diabolical. That's some grown people stuff. But anyway, listen. Danny and Andre was at home and he was comforting her. Nicole is down here by herself, standing in the hallway. Can't believe it. Can't breathe, this poor baby. And Vernon, he's still comforting his baby. You know, one thing I can tell y'all for sure that I have learned the hard way is that cancer sucks. It does. It's done taking some people out here, took my best friend a child. So and with the same thing that Anita dealing with too. So yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to get through. But I'm gonna try to hang in here with y'all. But anyway, listen. So what y'all think about today's episode? Because I can see that they're trying to take 2026 out of here with a bang and not a whimper, honey. With a bang and not a whimper. Okay. But what y'all thought about it? Y'all thought it was good? Y'all enjoyed? Did you? Because I did. Now, tomorrow, we have trivia. We're going to end our year out with some good trivia. And so far, we got 30 hard, cold bucks for the one who knows the most answers in the trivia. Now, just cause E-Daddy done won it every time don't mean he gonna win it every time. Come in here with some confidence and play. Now, a new rule tomorrow will be that if you give an answer, you lose a point. Okay? Because I'm trying to help y'all the best I can. I don't mind E-Daddy winning. I don't, because that means he be paying attention. Y'all got to pay attention. I'm going to have all kinds of things, all kinds of questions. So just be ready. I will do the beginning of the trivia in a regular video, and then it's going to switch over to membership only. So who wins, how it ends out. Baby, you got, and if you're not in the membership and you in here playing, I'm sorry. I'm telling you now, if you're not in the membership and you in here playing, it's going to switch over to the membership. And if you're not in the membership, you cannot continue to play the game. It's going to cut you out because it's going to switch to private. Now, I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Okay. And we're going to have some fun. So please get in the membership if you have not yet. We have fun back there. We got private stuff back there. Don't you want to be in?
What's the password?
Gatekeepers.
All right, slide through.
to Membership Island.
And whatever happens in the membership stays in the membership. So, shh, tell them, Richard.
Let me in here.
So go on and get in the membership. Let me cover some of the things the mods are saying down here. I really thought today's episode was great, mixed with emotion, drama, and fun. Yes. Below Didi has dropped the link for the membership so that you can get in on that. KB says, will the trivia be matched or not? You won't know unless there are, wait, hold on. Unless you are in the membership and stay until the end. Yeah, you won't know how it turned out unless you're in the membership. So the trivia will start out where you will be able to hear it, and then it will be counting down. It counts itself down, and then it will switch. So I will have no control over what we are doing when it switches over. It counts down once I set the timer, and then it switches over to membership only. Okay. All right, y'all. Yes, today's show was great. It was a good show. Here's to hoping that next year's, which is Friday. Friday begins the new season. So be prepared for some things to have a little hiccup or whatever, because we move it into a new season. So some things may move around, shake out. We don't know. Just be prepared for that. That's all. We got to let the story go where the story go. Enjoying the content and want to join the membership? Here's the link. All right now. Linda says, like the hair, KB. Ain't she cute? Let me put this picture back up. Look at our girl. Look at our superstar. Now, she's a bad man pajama. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? I like Lightning Storm's prediction. Let's see. What was his prediction? Let's see. I missed it. Let's see. Let me just try to scroll up and find it. I hope when Vanessa finds out about what Joey did to Doug, she goes full villain finally and takes Joey out and takes over his business. She just might. She just might. Thank you, everyone that joined us tonight. And Linda says, tell a friend, telegram. They will. All right, you guys. Belinda says, KB, sis, you looking gorgeous, isn't she? I thought the episode was good. I really felt the emotions. I'm glad the others are still allowed to have fun. Yes. Y'all are making me blush for real. Girl, you know this picture fabulous. Don't play. Girl, don't you even come up in here playing. This picture is giving model, honey. Supermodel. You better work, Supergirl. Work it, girl. Do your dancing when the runway work. Work it, girl. All right, y'all. Belinda says, hit that like button on your way out. Thank you so much. Please do hit the like button. I appreciate you guys so much. Listen, it's always so much fun hanging out with you guys. I gotta look up when the anniversary of me. Oh, the anniversary of me reviewing this show. Did I do it the same day it aired, or did I do it the next day? I don't know. I gotta go back and look. I gotta have my own little anniversary party. Do I not? And take a look back at some things like who was here on the first video and who showed up first of you guys that's here all the time. I let it watch. It's gonna probably be Lane. Lane have been all in a lot of the first. Okay, Bobby Wobby says, I like the prediction of Leslie and Marcel taking over Joey's. Oh, Leslie and Marcel. Wouldn't that be something? Veronica says, you look beautiful at KB Mommy. Wait, my thing keeps jumping. Below Didi says, and is. Let's see. KB Mommy is giving Kelly Rowland. Be on Purpose says, hey, Be on Purpose. Hey, Miss Jen, we got a link tomorrow before the new year. Okay, I'm here. I'm around. Call me, girl. I'll be up for a while tonight trying to get all the answers together to have them all ready to roll out for tomorrow. Because I like it being on the screen, so I gotta get all that put together. Be on Purpose. I've heard that before. Thank you. Lightning Storm mentioned it. All right, y'all. Lightning Storm also predicted that Nicole will find out Cat ain't hers. Ooh. child. You know what? After all cat done got on my nerve, I do not want Cat to not be Nicole's daughter. I don't even want that for her. And sidebar, do y'all think it's possible that Leslie done somehow got up in that hospital and got Anita a false reading of some kind? Do y'all think that's possible? Do y'all think she that diabolical? What, the cancer gene thing? Yeah, I think it would be the cancer gene test. Nicole will have it, but Kat won't, and Eva might. Oh. Lordy, that child was spiral. I just want Haley and Shanice to get a new do for season 2. Well, most nurses have that simple do because they ain't got time, child. Nurses be busy. So, and then the less hair they got flying around, the better because of what they do. So, I don't know. Shanice could do something different when she's, not at work, but they can't. Nurses, nurses used to be really stringent about what nurses could do with their hair, with their nails, everything. Which, sidebar, I really believe that nurses should not be wearing fake nails because fake nails are porous, and porous stuff carries germs. All plastics carry germs. They just seep in and stay. Always make your nurse put on some gloves and wash their hands before they put on the gloves, okay? And if somebody put on gloves and start touching on everything in the room before they start touching on you, then you're going to need some more gloves. Don't touch on the light switch and this and that and the fifth and the third and go in there and come in there and think you about to touch me. Don't put your hands on me. You better put on some more gloves. Gloves are not magic, honey. No, this topic is too serious for the show to play like that. I don't know. Leslie crazy. Gatekeepers have a blessed and highly favored new year. Agreed to topic is too serious, but I don't put it past the soap opera to do it anyway. Along those lines, I've seen speculation that Anita's illness will require some sort of intervention down the line from a relative, and that relative is Leslie Jr. Anita's illness will require some sort of intervention down the line from a relative, and that relative is Leslie Jr. What? Wow. Thank you, sis, and the same to you. We got to connect before tomorrow if you can. All right. So, KB, just reach out when you're ready. And trying to think, is there anything else? Nope, that's it. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. So great hanging with you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang with me. You know I love y'all. Y'all my favorite peoples in the whole wide YouTube and eels. All right, you guys, I hope you guys are having a great day. And if not, remember there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And come hang out with us tomorrow. Y'all know y'all ain't going outside after dark. We're too old for that. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.